Slide Media Sports slash Hip Hop, which one and only Mr. Slide Media right here. This is my review on Kendrick Lamar album, Mr. Morale, and the Big Steppers. And I think it's and the Big Steppers. Wow, a good album. Definitely a good album. I just make sure I'm saying Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. But wow, definitely a good album. This is Kendrick Lamar's album, his last album for Top Dog Entertainment, so that's why it's a 2 disc LP. So, like I said, I know a lot of artists are probably choosing to go independent route. I just saw hard recent news, of course, as well. NBA YoungBoy turned down a $25 million deal with Atlantic Records to go independent because he feel like he get more money independently. He's been talking about it for a while. NBA YoungBoy is one of the biggest rappers out now we talk about. So, most definitely, seeing him, go independent as well. Also see somebody like Kendrick, most definitely. Legendary as Kendrick is, like, he really is like our Nas. I feel like that's straight up what he is. He's like our Nas, our Jay-Z right now. This era, for sure, for sure. Especially with his album, just showed how he's always, he does like a big gap between his albums and all that. He takes his time, and that's why his albums are so great and are just so classics and all that. This is, I think, his first album in the past 4 years since Damn. So this is definitely a good album. Like I said, this is his last album from TDE and all that. And what better way to end off? This is probably I think it's probably my favorite Kendrick Lamar album, probably up there, one of my favorites. I definitely enjoyed this album a lot. So I'm gonna break down, like I always do with y'all, break down the songs that I like for Kendrick Lamar's album. So first I'm gonna talk about is N95. It's like the intro, the first song on the record. Definitely a good song. The flow of the beat definitely goes well. The interesting, like Kendrick Lamar really is open up Roma, talking about what he's been through, is going on. Because like I said, we ain't heard from him in 5 years. So hearing his story, hearing what he's talking about, everyday life, what he's going through, his mentality, his mentalness, all that. N95 is definitely a good song. It's one of the first songs on the album, so definitely good album. Good song on the album. Next one is called Die Hard. Die Hard, another good song on the album. I enjoyed it very much as well. Kendrick Lamar does his thing lyrically once again. So, Father Time, another good record as well. Definitely another good record as well. Kendrick Lamar breaking down recent events, recent stuff that's going on in the world today on that album, Father Time. Done another good song on that album, Father Time. So I'm going to skim through some of it. Rich and Spirit, another good song. Another song I'm going to talk about is We Cry Together, with him and the actress Taylor Page. If you don't know what Taylor Page is, she was in that movie Boogie, one of pretty much Pop Smoke's last, big thing, he did before he died. Pop Smoke, late great Pop Smoke, was in that film as well. Also, it's about basketball. So anything about basketball, you see the back of my poster, back of my wall right here. I love basketball a lot. So anything about basketball, I'm gonna watch it. So, but that's why I know her from. She was in Hit the Floor as well. Taylor Page was in the movie. It was in the TV show Hit the Floor, and she's been in a couple other movies as well. But I know her most of being the movie Boogie and all that. One of Pop Smoke's last film. R.I.P. to Pop Smoke as well. I forgot. Just another guy that was going too soon. So legendary. He really did a good job in that movie as well. I feel like he would have been so iconic if he was able to live. But so the movie, not the movie, but the song pretty much talks about break down the toxin. Like Kendrick Lamar plays his ignorant, like kind of like hood dude, going at it with his girl. They talking smack each other. Pretty much the main thing about what relationships are now built on toxic. Them going at it, arguing with each other and everything like that. The toxic masculinity, all that going on in one place with them two both going at it in these songs. Like she even talks about Taylor Page, the character she's playing on the song. She even talked about R. Kelly, Harvey Weinstein, all that stuff that's going on with them. So sorry about that, y'all. So that's even a big thing right there with them two going at it. So wow, like I said, good song. One of definitely a highlight song on the album. Kendrick Lamar featuring Taylor Page, We Cry Together. That song explains so much, a lot, and everything like that. So that's another good song on the album. Now I'm gonna skip through again with it. Purple Hearts. Gotta go with Purple Hearts. Summer Walker and Kendrick Lamar. I love Summer Walker. If you want to check out my video, I did review on Summer Walker that came out last year. Loved it. Enjoyed it. Check out Slide Media Sports right now for that review. / hip hop for my review on that one. Summer Walker's album. Then the next person on the song got my favorite Wu-Tang member, Mr. Ghostface Killer. Ghostface kills at the end with his verse. Ghostface Killer, like I said, I'm a big fan of lyrics. I love bars. So hearing Ghostface rap on the song, oh my goodness, man. Dang, he kills his part in. I'm a big Ghostface Killer fan. So hearing him, when I saw heard seeing he was on this thing, I'm like, oh snap. I know Ghostface gonna kill it again like he always does. That reminds me he was on Kanye West's Good Music compilation album way back 8-9 years ago. Ghostface killed it. He's my favorite member of the Wu-Tang Clan and all that. And I've been loving the Wu-Tang show as well. Can't wait till it comes back. But hearing his verse on the album, oh man, He kills it in him with Purple Hearts. Another one of my favorite songs down. Purple's Hearts. So that's another good song now. Last but certainly, okay, now I'm breaking down again to you again. Then another song I like on the album, Count Me Out. Count Me Out. One of probably my favorite song on the album, Count Me Out. I like the flow, the beat, everything. Kendrick Lamar rap about his lifestyle, what he's going through, all the stuff he's been through, the wrongs, rewriting his wrongs, saying never count me out. It's a good motivational song for me. Probably definitely highlight songs. Probably a song I would go back to a lot this year. Count Me Out. I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely loved it. So I definitely gonna listen to Count Me Out. So yes, for sure, for sure. Count Me Out is definitely one of my favorite songs on the album. Last but certainly not least, it's not my favorite, but another song I like on the album. It's called Silent Hill, featuring Kodak Black. People get on him about Kodak, about all this and everything he do and all that. I feel like Kodak Black really can change himself and make himself better than what people are describing him as. To me, straight up, I feel like he's like the Gucci Man. He's a Gucci Man in my era right now. You know, somebody that was Kodak, like how Gucci was, when Gucci was in and out of jail, doing all that kind of stuff, everything there. But now you see Gucci has reinvented himself, still relevant in the rap game to this day. Been doing it since '05. And really, you know, show when he was in jail locked up, a lot of people counted him out. But he came back a better man, better person, and been doing great ever since then. I feel like Kodak can be the same way and all that. Kodak has a lot of interludes and stuff on his album, everything like that, with Kendrick having Kodak do a lot of stuff on there. But I feel like he's the image of somebody that definitely can be great, somebody definitely can be better. So hearing Kodak, you know, for sure on his album, definitely I feel like Kodak up next, definitely a good, you know, a good rapper, definitely somebody I feel like Kodak definitely gonna be on his way in the next few years. But Silent Hill, no, another one of my favorite songs with him and Kendrick. Kendrick does his thing lyrically as always, but I definitely enjoy, you know, Kodak on his album as well. So Kendrick Lamar had, of course, another other features on the album as well. That's just the main ones that I point out, I highlight on. But another good album. I mean, this probably next to Pusha T's probably my second favorite album to come out this year. Next to Pusha T's album is my second favorite album to come out this year. Cause like I say, I love hip hop and love rap music. I love the trap music clubs like that. Cause I'm at the strip clubs all the time. I ain't gonna lie about that. So I definitely love trap music and all that. But I love good lyricists and just actually just hip hop. People just rapping. People just going in. People just spitting. So to hear that, I'm like, dang, you know, hear Kendrick, you know, on his, you know, hear Kendrick do his thing. Him back rapping doing his thing. Definitely love it. Like him and Pusha T, both my favorite two albums that come out this year. So I definitely loved and enjoyed both of their albums. But I love this album right here, Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale, and the Big High Steppers. Love this album. So, like I said, this is Slide Media Sports / Hip Hop. If you like the content, please don't hesitate to hit that like, subscribe button. My next video coming, anything big in sports I might talk about, anything like that. I know Eastern Conference, Western Conference Finals starts this week. Tonight, Eastern Conference Finals, ball the Celtics versus Miami Heat. I got Boston winning this one. This game win, I got Boston winning the whole series. Then also as well, Golden State and Dallas playing. I got Golden State winning game win. I got Golden State winning the whole series. So let's see how that goes. But this is my, like I said, if anything big or anything else happened in basketball, I might do a review on that. But nothing else, but anything else, any other big album, anything big, an update with somebody's music coming out, I might do a review on that. But on that, just stick to, you know, the rap album, stick to anything big in sports happening. So this is Slide Media Sports / Hip Hop. If you like the content, like I said, don't hesitate to hit the like, subscribe button. I'm out. You have a good day. Be safe for you. And this is my review on Kendrick Lamar album. I'm out.